Today we will discuss a very important theorem of rank, and this is also very important for your exam purpose. Theorem is that elementary transformations do not change the rank of a given matrix. That means if you are given a matrix whose rank is R and you apply the elementary transformation, then its rank will be the same. Okay, now proof is very simple, and we will prove this theorem into three parts, and we will discuss one by one. Here we assume that A matrix A is equal to Aij, B M cross N matrix whose rank is R. Okay, means A is matrix whose order is M cross N and rank is R. Then we have the following three conditions. Case number 1. Interchanging a pair of rows does not change the rank. Means if we change two rows mutually, then the rank does not change. In order to prove, we assume that B be the matrix obtained from the matrix A by elementary transformation of the type RP interchanging of RP to RQ. Means you have to change RQ and RP mutually, and let S be the rank of the matrix B after elementary transformation obtaining the matrix B. Now one more thing, there is a matrix A and B has been obtained by interchanging RP and RQ, and B0 be any R plus 1 root square submatrix of B. The R plus 1 rows of the submatrix B0, which is obtained from B, are also the rows of some uniquely determined submatrix A0 of A. The identical rows of A0 and B0 may occur in the same relative positions or in different relative positions. Since the interchange of two rows of a determinant change only the signs, this is the property, this is the property of the determinant, that interchange of rows, two rows, then only sign is changed. Hence we have determinant B0 and B0 is equal to determinant A0, or it may be determinant B0 is equal to minus determinant A0, and let it be equation number 1. Now the matrix A is of rank R. Okay. Therefore, every R plus 1 row minor of A vanishes. This is the definition of the rank. If rank of a matrix A will be R, then there exists at least one minor of order R, and every minor of higher order R plus 1, R plus 2, and so on vanishes. Okay, hence determinant A is equal to 0, and if A is equal to 0, then determinant B 0 will be also equal to 0. So, and let it be equation number 2. Thus we see that every R plus 1 row minor of matrix A also vanishes. Therefore S, small s, which is the rank of matrix B, cannot exceed the rank of the matrix A R. It means S is less or equal to R. And let it be question number 3. Now again, A can be obtained from B by interchanging of rows. Hence we have R is less or equal to S. This is, let it be question number 4. And using 3 and 4 we get R is equal to S. This is the case 1, and now we consider the case 2. Multiplication of the elements of a row by a non-zero row number does not change the rank. Means if you multiply the elements of a matrix by any constant, row wise, column wise, then the rank of the given matrix does not change. In order to prove this, we assume that B be the matrix obtained from the matrix A by the elementary transformations Rp as KRP, where K is not equal to 0, and let S, small s, be the rank of the matrix B. Now if determinant B0 of any R plus 1 row minor of B, then there exists a uniquely determined minor A0 of A such that determinant B0 is equal to determinant A0. And this happens if the pth row of B is one of these rows which are struck off to obtain B0 from B. Hence determinant B0 is equal to K times A0. This happens when pth row is retained while obtaining B0 from B. Now, since the matrix A is of rank R, therefore every R plus 1 row minor of A vanishes. That means determinant A0 is equal to 0, and hence determinant B0 is equal to 0. Thus we see that every R plus 1 row minor of B also vanishes. Therefore, elementary, therefore the rank of B cannot exceed R, which is the rank of A. Therefore, S is less or equal to R, and let it be equation number 7. Also, since A can be obtained from B by elementary transformations of the same type, that means Rp, that is 1 upon KRP. Therefore, by interchanging the rules of A and B, we get R is less or equal to S. And from 7 and 8, we have R is equal to S. Now, we will consider the case 3, which is very important. This is the addition to the elements of a row. The products by any number k of the corresponding element of any other row does not change the rank. In order to prove this theorem, we have, let B be the matrix obtained from the matrix A by the elementary transformations, that is Rp, Rp plus 4, Rp plus K Rq, and let small s be the rank of the matrix B. Now, B0 be any R plus 1 row square submatrix of B, and A0 be the correspondingly placed submatrix of A. The transformation Rp plus KRQ has changed only the pth row of the matrix A. Also, the value of the determinant does not change if we add to the elements of any row the corresponding elements of any row multiplied by some random number k. Therefore, if no row of the submatrix A0 is fast, submatrix A0 is part of the pth row of A, or if two rows of A0 are part of the pth and qth rows of A, then determinant B is equal to determinant A0. And since the rank of matrix A is R, therefore determinant A0 is equal to 0, and hence determinant B0 is equal to 0. Since the rank of A is R, therefore determinant A0 is equal to 0, and hence determinant B0 is equal to 0. Again, if a row of A0 is a part of the pth row of A, but no row is a part of the qth row, then we have determinant B0 is equal to determinant A0 plus k times determinant C0, where C0 is an R plus 1 row square submatrix which can be obtained from A0 by replacing the elements of A0 in the row which corresponds to the pth row of A by the corresponding elements in the qth row of A. Obviously, all the r plus 1 rows of the matrix C0 are exactly the same as the same as the rows of some r plus 1 row square submatrix of A, though arranged in same manner, though arranged in same different order. Therefore, determinant C0 is plus minus 1 times some r plus 1 root matrix of A. Since the rank of a matrix A is R, therefore every r plus 1 root minor of A is 0. So that determinant A0 is equal to 0, determinant C0 is equal to 0, and hence we get determinant A0 is equal to 0, determinant C0 is equal to 0, and hence determinant B0 is equal to 0. Thus we see that every r plus 1 root minor of B also vanishes. Hence S, which is the rank of B, cannot exceed the R, which is the rank of matrix A. That means S is less or equal to R. Also, since A can be obtained from B by an elementary transformation of the same type, that means Rp dash K RQ, therefore R is less or equal to K, and hence R is equal to S. Similarly, we can show that the rank of a matrix remains unaltered by a series of elementary transformations. Thus, we see that the rank of a matrix remains unaltered by a finite chain of elementary transformations. That means the pre-multiplication or post-multiplication by an elementary matrix, and as such by any series of elementary matrices, does not alter the rank of a matrix. Okay. Thus, we can show that the rank of a matrix remains unaltered by a series of elementary transformation, and thus we conclude that the rank of a matrix remains unaltered by a finite chain of elementary transformation, or we conclude that the pre-multiplication or post-multiplication by an elementary matrix, and as such by any series of elementary matrix, does not alter the rank of the given matrix. Hence the theorem. This is very important theorem, and prepare this theorem. Now we will discuss one more topic: reduction to normal form. Normal form is generally of four types, and that is IR0, IR0, 0 in row or 0 in column, and IR000 or simply IR. this there are four types of um, normal form. What is the normal reduction to normal form? Every m cross n matrix of rank R can be reduced to the form IR0 0 0 in first row, IR0 in second row, 0 0 by a finite chain of elementary transformation, where IR is the R road unit matrix. Okay, note, this is very important note. The rank of an m cross n matrix A is R if and only if it can be reduced to the form IR00 by a finite chain of elementary transformation. Now we will discuss one theorem related to this topic. If A be an m cross n matrix of rank R, then there exist matrices P and Q such that PAQ is equal to IR0 in first row and in second row 0 0. Proof: if A is an m cross n matrix of rank R, then it can be transformed into the form IR0 0 0 by elementary operations. Since elementary row or column operations are equivalent to post multiplication by the corresponding elementary matrices, therefore we have the following result. If A be an m cross n matrix of rank R, then there exist elementary matrices P1 P2 up to Ps, Q1 Q2 Q up to Qt, such that Ps into Ps minus 1 and so on, this is equal to Ps, P1 P2 up to Ps, and Q1 Q2 Q3 and so on. Again, if A be an m cross n matrix of rank R, then there exist elementary matrix P1 P2 Ps and Q1 Q2 Qt such that Ps into Ps minus 1 up to P1 into A Q1 Q2 up to Qt, and this is your equal to, in matrix, in first row IR0, in second row 0 0. Let it be equation number 2. Now each elementary matrix is non-singular and the product of non-singular matrix is also non-singular. Therefore, if P is equal to Ps minus 1 up to P1 and Q is equal to Q1 Q2 up to Q3, then P and Q are non-singular matrices, and hence PAQ is equal to, in matrix, in first row IR0, in second row 0 0, and hence the theorem. And this is all about our today class. Thank you.